So I'm Tom Blackford, also known as Ink Fetish, and you're watching FRSHR TV. Well, I've been drawing since I was a kid, and then got into, like most teenagers, got into comic books, and from comic books I think it was quite a small jump to graffiti, because both of them are quite sort of underground, very different, quite niche. So I started tagging when I was young. I was introduced to graffiti through school, like everyone back then had a tag. But I was just really into the kind of illegal side of it, I guess, when I was younger. And it wasn't until my early 20s where I started combining the illustration skills that I already had with taking painting more seriously. So I learned how to paint technically, and used graffiti as a medium to promote my illustration work first and foremost, really. It's a cult kids TV show featuring a bear, a hippopotamus, and some sort of weird yellow gimp called Zippy. And we thought these characters were odd enough and strange enough to fit nicely into a big colourful production. So we secured this wall, which is a car park here on London Street. Got permission to paint it. Hired a scissor lift. It's the first time I've been up in one of those scissor lift things. Bought the paint, and yeah, we're doing it. We were painting at a friend's graffiti jam a couple of weeks ago. We were trying to think of like an original concept, something that would really stand out, and we did a rainbow wall on a much smaller scale. And people really liked it, and so we thought, let's give it to a much wider audience, because the place where we painted it originally was just for graffiti artists, really. And I think when you've got a theme like this that a lot of people could potentially respond to, it's cooler to have it in a more diverse, somewhere where a diverse range of people are going to see it. You strive as a graffiti artist to be as original as possible, so I think that was drummed into me quite early on. So having an original style was sort of key to being respected and standing out in the crowd, basically. If someone asks me who my influences are, I find it a really difficult question to answer, because I really see my style as a complete hybrid of literally like everything that I found interesting that's ever caught my eye. But I'd say the roots of my inspiration are probably you could probably find them within comic books, Japanese animation, anything sort of weird and vibrant. That's one of the things that's really attracted me to graffiti, is the fact that in a quite sort of juvenile way, you're forcing people to look at your work, whether they like it or not. It's there. And that's quite fun to be able to have a concept or have an idea and be able to just put it out there on the street in a kind of really raw format, and just see how people react to it. You can find more of my work over at my website. That's www.inkfetish.co.uk, and that's got links to my Twitter and my Facebook and my Instagram, so plenty of ways to follow my work, should you be interested. Very good.